Evening, fellas. Welcome to the stream, Zombie. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. It's been a few days since episode 2 of my mod has been released. So I've been taking a few days off. Because there was like a small crunch. You know, nothing too spectacular. But, you know, it felt good to actually just let it rest for a few days. I'm not really sure if there are any reviews or playthroughs out yet. I haven't really looked into that. I did make a small, like, a teaser more. A little too late, I know. I should have probably done that before releasing episode 2, but, you know, I thought it was fun just playing around with it a little bit and see what I could come up with using the new soundtrack made specifically for the project. And I think it turned out, you know, quite alright. Nothing too fancy, but you know, I think it does the job. So today, it's the first stream after release, and I kind of wanted to. I wasn't really sure whether I would continue working on my Game Boy game today or Thursday. But then I decided to kind of, you know, start working on episode 1 for a bit today. Just make some changes. See, like, I need to get I need to reestablish the style using some textures from episode 2. I have no idea how it will turn out. It's still a little bit of, you know, I have to do some experimentation, see what works, because, well, not a lot of Doom 2 style textures work well with the Doom 3 texture pack. And episode 1 was mainly using Quake 2 textures with a couple of modified Doom textures. So I'm curious to see how some of the textures of episode 2 will fit in. I kind of want to bring those episodes closer together before I start working on episode 3. So that's mainly the goal today, is just trying to establish a... well, I wouldn't say a completely different style, because I kind of want to, you know, have the... I don't want to go too far away from the original episode 1. So it's not going to be like a huge, unrecognizable thing when I'm done. But I do want to, you know, get the quality level a little higher, and we're just gonna go through all the levels in episode 1. We're gonna give it a proper 3D sky, using sky sector portals, as I did in episode 2, and, you know, just increase the detail, because I did use an older format for the first episode. UDMF only. I used only UDMF in episode 2. That's when I started using it and discovered a whole new world, which made my life a lot easier. So we're gonna bring episode 1 into that UDMF format as well. And the thing that is like one of the major, or like I think the most difficult challenge, will be try to convert episode 1 into a hub, because it's not really designed in that way. Now, what I could also do, but it kind of depends, like I probably have to run a poll for that to see, like, you know, what the general consensus is. What I could do is just make episode 1 all 4 levels without a hub, So you just proceed through them naturally, like in the original game. And episode 2 is a hub, and I could revert back to that same principle of episode 1 and episode 3. Haven't really, not really sure what to do with that. I could convert the 4th map of this episode into a hub map. I could do that. I don't know. Do let me know what you think, what you prefer, because I'm not really sure what to do with this. Right, let's jump in. I think I actually did work on this before the release of episode 2. I think I just dabbled a little bit in there. As you can see, there are a few sprites here which are unidentified, and I have no idea what they were. I think something like this could be. If I were to make the players spawn in through a portal, like I did in episode 2, which I probably should. There's a little bit of room here. So that is always an option. Now, what I can do, because the story in Doom 2 Annie is actually that you crash land, or you land on this planet, and you make your way on foot to the facilities here. So it wouldn't make sense to start in a hub area. What I can do is make this first map the hub, and you just play it naturally, like normally, and then you enter this area right here, and from here you can actually go into different directions. That would be actually an interesting solution. And this would allow, like, if I just make this like an elevator, I can make it appear that you come from way down. That is an option. So I think we're gonna save that, and this is gonna be like the very first map, because it's such an iconic map as well. Now what I need to do is actually well, it's it's a little bit of work. Let's actually see. Let's jump in game real quick because I want to see how it looks. So I kind of converted a part, but you can clearly see that when I use this shading, which I use a lot in episode 2, it kind of messes up with the lighting here. Now, if I look at it, and I'm not really sure what I did there, but if I look at that, it does have this very, like, a little warmer light. So, you know, I might use that one. But I'm not really sure what I did here. Let's see. So I use 35 here as well. What I use on here, it has to be an upper brightness. No, that's not correct. Sometimes it's a lot more work trying to convert existing maps into a new format than just starting from scratch. I have no idea why this is. I see. Let's see. So we can actually, we need to create like a crosshair where they all come together. Oh, is the wrong window here? Okay. Door track 2 makes it a little easier. Could just reset. Yeah. There we go. It's not a huge deal. Let's see how this behaves. Oh. Ah, okay. Got me scared there for a minute. Thought my 3D floors were gone. Okay, so there is something very strange going on with these lights. And we need to figure out what that is exactly and why this is not really working as intended. Brightness back. What is kind of weird. I don't really understand why there is a difference. There's a huge difference in lighting here. Why is that? So this one. Wait a minute. Maybe. No. What is the difference? Explain it, because I do not know. Why is there a lighting difference here? Why is there a lighting difference here as well? That is weird, isn't it? Front. No. No. I don't understand this. Attenuated light is also the same. What if I remove this? Well, it still remains the same. There has to be something with the ceiling, right? Why? Like, I can select these. I can see a very distinctive part here. Could that simply... Nah. Oh. Well, there we go. Okay. Maybe it's just a shading. Could that simply be it? Maybe. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, it does solve the strange issues. However, I kind of want these lights to be more bright, but there is something very strange, like I could technically play around with this and put this on max, but I'm not really sure that does anything. Like they don't seem like they emit light. And technically they should, because I set this to full bright. Absolute maybe. Even lighting. Smooth lighting. Doesn't do anything. None of these options seem to work. And what if I... That's probably not gonna work. What if I put this sector to full bright? That only works underneath here, apparently. Yeah. That is a weird problem. And there is a solution, I think. Can do it like this and remove the upper wall, glow, and this can of course just stay shaded. Let's see what this gives. That is a workaround, I think. Yeah, as you can see, that's a lot better. So I think that might be the best solution, the best workaround. Only downside is, of course, you get this. No, I can actually work around that as well. I think this might be the best solution. I just hope... I hope it'll work. On the other parts as well. That is a workaround. You just create these small sectors. Now, this is thankfully not that much trouble. We can actually make this a little more efficient by just removing this vertex. It's not necessary. Same here. Doesn't make too much of a difference. But at least we get, you know, we just have to use it sparingly, I guess. But it's very, very strange. That, you know, the manual... Oh, wait. Like pointing a line def and make it full bright doesn't seem to work for some reason. But of course, this is like, you know, I think it's a good workaround, which is not too taxing on the level design itself. Just have to check the auto map to remove the unnecessary line defs, to remove clutter. But I think we're gonna have some proper lighting now. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. So we got our color back. That's absolutely great. And we can keep the shading intact, so that's also great. It's because, like, I want to keep the lighting very consistent to episode 2, you know. And this means I have to start shading this as well. I think eventually that looks better. Now, this will take a little bit of work. But I think the result will be good. I'm gonna do the same thing for here. Just a little bit of subsectoring, nothing too special. Just remove this so we get that very bright light. The shading unfortunately will dim a lot of the light, even the dynamic lights, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's keep that. Kind of weird. There we go. So you get the ceiling shade, but this one keeps free, so the light will be a lot brighter. I have no idea if there's a like workaround. If this is normal, but you know, we'll have to make a compromise. Okay. Now I'm gonna create like a nice skybox here to create that very like factory type environment. The shading is like, you have to watch each situation. You can't just select every ceiling and apply the same shade. It doesn't work like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe I could try it on the windows. Maybe it'll... No, this one as well. Like, I think it really adds to the atmosphere if you shade this properly. It has that natural darkness to it, and shadow, of course. Now this is actually something went wrong here. Actually, let me have a quick look. Oh no, wait, it's there. I added this huge like sandstorm, like fog environment here, which you can see, which I think really complements the sky texture. And what I want to do is add these dust clouds. And I actually was thinking, maybe I can leave the outside for what it is. Make it, we'll see actually. Add some lights there. That will look nice. Outside parts here. And this will be very small, but oh yeah, these things, I forgot about those. You had to use it like a special thing, like a vertex slope floor. Hang marine. Let's see how these lights look. Not entirely convinced. Okay, well, let's do it differently then. Let's use a brightness of 64. And there we go, one of these. I think 2 will be enough. Okay. Kind of weird that it doesn't, maybe it's because of an update. Normally when I select sectors it would bring the thing numbers that are inside the sector. Automatically it was brought over, but it doesn't do that anymore. Probably it's just a setting. Not a big deal, of course. Okay, here. That is actually completely unnecessary. And I didn't do it here, so I'm not really sure why I did it here, but... okay, so we can actually just use this one. Yeah. Okay. All good. Now we're gonna bring these over to this side as well. Okay. Same here. Now, the thing is, and actually, I think it's actually better if I just leave it, because I did use the set fade here. Sector tag 23. Now you can do it per sector without using any tags, or maybe use outside, like whatever. Whenever there's a sky texture, but it has to be done for the non-sky parts as well. Like here, there's some fog here as well. Let's first have a look how it. Let's see how it looks first. Might be a little too bright. They kind of look. It doesn't look too good. It probably has to do with the extra brightness here. And we're gonna remove them and just push them in the ceiling. Okay, let's bring it back here. Let's see, that was set to 0, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It feels like they kind of don't belong there. Like paste it in with a totally different lighting setting. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Now the only thing is you don't see anything of the light. Ah, yeah, that's okay. What I'm gonna do here is actually remove some clutter, and we're gonna be a little more creative with this. Kind of want these pillars, these lights to be a little more placed in a sensible way. Feels a little bit random. Like these make more sense. So what I'm gonna do here is actually place lights on the corner. And we're gonna use for a little bit of that, you know, something that draws the attention. A little bit of, we're gonna use some animated lights. Floor lantern animated. I'm gonna place it right there. Now, I don't think we had these in the first episode in the beginning, but I think this looks a little better. This box, probably gonna reposition it a little bit because they're all pretty straight. This one is actually turned. That was before UDMF, mind you. So scaling was really a pain. That's why you see these kind of generic surfaces on most of the crates. Because it's a little easier. And okay, never mind. Now as you see, this base could use a little bit of Doom 3 texture love. I think mainly this. This will be like a difference. We can actually keep some of it. Hold on. Just gonna want to do a little bit of set dressing here. So we can actually 32 will be enough. If we reuse this, this is actually a very simple way to create a little bit of texture variation. Now we can actually keep this, but now like to kind of bring it slowly into the Doom 3 texture vibe, we can actually use the Doom 3 texture here. And for example, if we use this and we replace this with something generic, you can see like you can create this very rusty, old rusty vibe. This doesn't really match the upper part, so we'll probably have to be a little careful to make sure it matches the existing colors a little better. There are plenty of options here. As you can see, this one does a little better, does its job a little better. This is actually a pipe texture. However, if we actually, it's just, this is like the experimental stage, right? See what is possible. do like this. The base has this, in general, a lighter brick texture. So let's see if we can kind of keep it like that. There are more pipe options here. We can go for a lighter one. This one doesn't really match, I feel. Does do a little better of a job, and let's see. I think we use this one. Yeah, let's keep it on the the brighter side here. Push this inward a little bit, like that. Use 32, or no, let's use 32 maybe. Two, although that matches. Now what we can do. Play around with it a little bit. These textures are amazing. And it's actually 16. Of course it is. No worries. Just put it like that. This doesn't seem to match. Huh. What do you know? Okay. There's already a light here, and actually I think it would be nice to fit these lights here, but probably gonna make it a little brighter. Tall techno floor lamp. That's a little more. No. So let's actually replace these lights. There we go. I think for the size, what the hell's that? I think this might fit a little better. And that we kinda, well, still, I think we still, you know, stay true to the style. You know, you can somewhat, what is that? Might be a little too off. I'm kind of looking something in between. I think that is too maybe that is good enough. These shapes are all fairly simple, yeah, which is fine. But I kind of need to add in that, like that Doom. This is actually a very good way to actually do that. We're gonna open up these pillars here. And this is actually a perfect position for a Doom 3 texture, like a light. You can actually replace a few Doom 2 lights with Doom 3 lights. The doors, for example. They could. No, I don't want to replace all of them. Yeah. We can actually keep these lights however I need. I mean the colors. There is one texture which I think I can use. Might have an idea. Let's hold on to this. Let's see, door. But nah, it doesn't fit at all. There's some great doors in here. Hazard. That's not really appropriate here. This one seems fairly suited. That would require pulley objects. Maybe I should just leave it like this. I don't think this room needs a whole lot of work, to be honest. Oh man, this is actually tougher than I thought. That is the old way of doing it. We get something way better now. Just like that. Let's see, can we use a computer thing or light maybe? What is that lift texture? Let's see. Did I miss it already? I have to keep in mind this is because we have UAC and Vulture Corp, and this is actually a Vulture Corp facility, so I cannot use any textures with the UAC logo on it. So that means I have to go through a couple of... let's see, can we actually split this up, maybe? Yeah, we can. This one. And this one. Okay, hold on. So, we're gonna... oh, I actually split up the wrong. What is that actually? Lower platform. Is that a switch? Oh yeah, that's a switch. Okay. Let's put this fella all the way here. And to actually solve this issue, ooh. I see. Okay. So that means we can actually split these without having to worry about this elevator, which actually doesn't matter at all because I use a switch actually. This one doesn't have to be textured. I mean, it doesn't have to have that elevator. And we can use our computer here. Oh. There were actually, let's see. You can actually use a big computer screen. But I prefer to use those smaller ones. They kind of look like monitors. This one. And then we're gonna use, oh wait. This one. Now let's see. Let's have a look at the ceiling. So can I rotate them? And they're upside down. That is something weird. For some strange reason. It doesn't. There we go. Okay. That right in the middle. There we go. It's a different texture. This one I think suits very well. This one then. Okay. We might find something for this though, I have to say. Kind of like this gray brick. I feel like this level is not really suited for Tomb 3 textures all that much, to be honest. Because the episode 2 has a totally different scale. We're gonna make the most of it. Just gonna take some time. Getting used to... Yeah. Ah, here it is. I want to convert these. Lift, because you enter probably from here. Okay. Then we're gonna put in the elevator, door elevator, no. Lift, no. Support, no. Well, then we have to search manually. There's actually a great texture for these elevators. Ah, here it is. No, it kind of matches this color really well. So now what I'm gonna do. Actually use the same here. Indicate. Probably shorten this a little bit. And actually remove this altogether. Use the same thing here. We're just slowly converting the map. The thing is, this episode, it's actually a lot more cramped. Episode 2 is definitely way more open. This one is feeling like I think I could do a little more with this. These computer panels here. Let's see. Let's actually try something. something like I kind of want to like let's see, can we actually? Okay, hold on. Let's reset this for a minute. So I kind of want a keyboard type. That, a keyboard, and then we have the monitor. Like that. I think we have a keyboard in the Doom 3 computer textures. Like this. It's a keyboard. I think so. Let's see. What are we doing? We're gonna have to stretch it. And there is a keyboard. Of course, it's upside down. Ceiling, that is. So weird. And now, of course, it is. We need to, because it is, let's see, how do we do that? Texture scale X, no, oh wait, that's never mind. There we go. I think that looks a little cool, like a little more modern. Now we're gonna place some lights here. No. Okay, no worries. Ah, the blue lights, I think that's pretty cool. Let's give this a more monitor type look. Let's see. There is actually a very nice light. This one might work. Yeah. Not too bad. And then we can actually replace this with this. No, not too bad. And of course we can actually add a few blue lights here. Let's see, attenuated light. Okay, let's tone it down. To remove that one because we don't want too much distractions. Oh yeah, this is actually 3D floor, I kind of forgot. Okay, let's put that actually in the corner. We can place this a little further, a little closer. Here, maybe. That doesn't interfere, I think. Okay. And let's just copy paste this. We'll put it on a different screen. Right. This one. Now the thing is, I probably have to do this everywhere, but it does look a lot better than just this in the wall. And then we can actually look for something to bring it a little more into the Doom 3 vibe. We need like an industrial wall. Oh, texture choices are not really great in Doom 3 when it comes to that. Like these generic. I think I might have more luck with Quake 2 actually. They're all so large. That does feel out of place, though it's not a bad texture, to be honest. The Zero Factory textures. Oh, it's an O. Okay. These actually look pretty cool. Like you can do a lot with. Like these are only like a small set of rusty textures, but I think they make a great addition. Not suitable here, unfortunately. Maybe this one. I think this is actually not bad. Why does it do that? No idea. I think the texture scale might be just perfect, the original one. Oh shit, we got this same problem here. I'm pretty, kind of, it's a little too bright. Like it does suit the monitor pretty well, but I kind of need something more in line with the rest. Like I said, I don't want to change the visuals too much. So we're going to use some Doom 3 replacements, but we're going to stay within the same color scheme. It's not an easy task. Sometimes you have to be creative with the textures. What we could do is, for example, just divide them and just use proper scale. Oh wait, this is Oh, yeah. I see what's... Ooh, that is not good. Okay, hold on. Okay. No worries. These are... Okay. Let's see, what can we use for this? That's weird. Why does it use -8? Zero. That is very strange. Okay. So we're gonna use the same here. No. And then we can actually... Is that my keyboard? Probably. No? What the hell? Okay, so suppose we keep this. And we actually add. Maybe the standard one kind of closes. Is there a darker variant? Unfortunately not. I think this is the darkest one. Yeah. Let's see how much space is there between them. 160. 92. Okay. Actually. I'm just gonna copy paste this. And then we're gonna rotate like that, and this is actually the middle. However, kind of want the middle of this, so there we go. Actually put that back like nothing happened. That is so weird. What is going on here? What is that side offset? Okay. We can actually do something pretty cool with this. We actually create two. One big one. That doesn't look as great. Let's see, 104. Oh no, that's not good. I think we need to move. We need to be a little more creative. 128. Okay. So 128. 28 and 96 in between. Okay. Even shorter, I think. Because I have to take the metal parts into account. Well. That's not a lot. Now I think this should work better. If we use 2, there we go. Maybe I kind of want to get rid of this wall as well. Use the same thing here, 24. That actually doesn't close off too badly. Let's keep that. So we got a little bit of small modernization here. And we can actually maybe just keep this brick layer here. Maybe a little more, less kind of rusty, which doesn't really make sense for these computer panels, I guess. Maybe this one. Yeah, that does feel a little more. It's a little more tech than I think the one I used before was, you know, a little more low tech, if that makes sense. Now let's see. We actually have a texture with a nice trim here. Do we actually? Do we have a nice texture? Well, we could use this one technically. What's going on here? Oh, wow. Okay. Not gonna argue with that. Oh, you got that? Oh, okay. Can we actually get it? Ah, that's better. Okay. So you got a nice trim here. I think it kind of sticks out a little better from the floor. This is just trying stuff out until something works. There we go. It's a small change. But I feel visually, you know, it looks way better. If you want to keep that consistent style. Okay. Shit. I knew I shouldn't have. I have to select them. Apparently, it selects through this wall because it's probably non-solid. So I have to select them individually. Okay. Okay, that appears to be in order. Okay. Now, what we can do is actually make this fit in a little better with Doom 3. Okay, let's actually put it down on the floor. See if we can actually find a good texture. There are great tile textures here. we're getting close. Let's see the scale to... Might want a little grittier. Not too bad, to be honest. Maybe. See if there's any like a little more worn. Yeah, in some spots, I guess. Then I would have to manually. Oh shit, that's a 3D floor. I forgot. Okay. So ceiling has to be 2 here. And that one. It's upside down. Yeah. Okay, so in order to do this, we can use these tiles. However, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to use, if we want to use these kind of together, we have to make a selection here, and we're gonna have to cut these up, which is actually not that big a deal. So these can be normal. Get these stains in here. Kind of like this stain right there. So what we can do... Oh. Ah, wait, so this is the floor. Or is it? Oh. Okay, now I'm confused. They're clean. This is ceiling. Perfect. We actually have to draw a line. Get through here. Which I do not like. Okay. Clean floor, so that's a nice mix, I think. Got a little bit of dirt here on the side, which is fine. Okay. Now we're gonna clean this up a little bit. Probably with a different floor texture, maybe. Do like the blue lights. We're gonna use some dynamic lights here as well. That's for later. Okay. So, as you can see, we're slowly gonna convert it. Like these tags. They can all go. Because of course, UDMF allows us just to do this. Otherwise I had to tag it. 57. See? Floor panning. We can actually remove all of the texture panning. Now I'm gonna do it like this, so I know which tags I need to remove. So I'm not sure if anything else is using those, but just to make sure, we're gonna clean up this script. The script can be cleaned up later. So there's a lot to it, to be honest. Yeah, still lots of stuff to do, of course. But as you can see, the level layout is a lot simpler than it was in episode 2. Than it is in episode 2. So I might have to rework a few areas, like this, for example, this L shape. I think it's probably better to kind of make one nice room out of this. There's a lot of space here we can actually use to kind of, you know, make the experience a little better, the encounters, because it's all pretty cramped. And I feel like there's a lot of, like, I could do a lot more with this room actually. like expand this part right here. Really open it up. And have multiple attack routes. So I feel there's more potential here. And we're gonna do that for a few areas. Like these are all kind of divided into separate rooms. As you can see here. Now this is actually a nice, you have to work around here. Because you cannot, well actually you can reach this now I think, with jumping. But you can go around here. So this is actually like, I kind of like that. But there are a few rooms, like, you know, that kind of need a little improvement. They need to be opened up a little more. I kind of reworked this area here because this was non-existent. This was just a wall, so we opened it up here as well, as you can see. So this is just one example. This entire piece right here. This is what I added. Otherwise it was just like this shape, so I kind of want to improve the rooms that way. And you know, just gently add in a few Doom 3 textures. I think this is also pretty... this could use some improvement as well. A little better architecture here. This is fairly simple, as you can see. And I think these buildings really allow for, you know, some serious improvement. And I think here, what I can do here is actually create this mechanic where you can drop down and then you're actually, like, use an elevator and then you're in the hub area. This will take you to the hub. From here you can actually go, like, select your levels, your other, you know, your other levels. I think this will be, like, you know, the best way forward, to be honest. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today, like level design wise. Now I'm gonna do some Dragon Sector Remake. We were in some serious trouble, if I am correct, if I remember correctly. It was an underwater level. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Let's shut down. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's have a look. Dragon Sector. Oh wait, this is it. Okay, let's first try to map the area. I'm gonna die probably. Minutes. What is that? Gotta admit, I'm not a fan of this level. Why is this door closed? It was open before. I came from here, I think. Ah. Okay, so that's what the hell is that? Oh shit. What does this give me oxygen? This is one of these. I think it's very frustrating, to be honest. There's not a lot of oxygen lying around, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. And the thing is, like, if you're trying to quick save, yeah, you might end up like, you know, completely messing up. Like, if you take the wrong direction and you quick save, you end up dying. Apparently it quick saved by itself. Oh, I've been there. Oh god. Oh. It drained? Okay, let's save here. I have no idea what happened, to be honest. But I'm not complaining. What is that? Okay. Oh wait. Damn. Oh. Okay, that opened up. How do we get there again? Ah, okay. Was that simple? No, there was a red. There it is, all the way in the back. Ooh. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Can't see shit around here. Oh my god, man. Ugh. Well, the good thing is they give me plenty of ammo. Holy shit, do I have 55 of those? Now we're talking. way around, I think. Let's do a quick save because I feel like I'm getting boxed in very soon. Holy shit, dude, they have... How fast they drain my health. Ah! Fuck. Just in time. Maybe they can get squished by the door as well. Damn it. Okay, I can keep this up. And they're tough. I'm almost through my entire rocket supply. That's insane. I feel like I need to break through. Well. Holy shit, dude! This is This is ridiculous. Almost there. Finally, man. Holy shit, dude. Oh man. Wait a minute, is this there we go. Make my life easier. That is a great help. Still going. Oh, this is just switches, okay. How do we get there? Oh. Wow, that was easy to miss. Not on the map though. Oh my god, man. Can this gate get any slower? That bot is kicking ass. Insane. Please follow me, please. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on the stairs. Kinda need you around here. Oh shit. This is an arena. Okay. That's very strange. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Oh, wait. Okay, no worries, the bot is still here. Just... well, that ain't doing much. Ah, fuck. You can just escape. Make a run for it. Grab these. No. Okay. Secrets. Shit. Oof. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, there is the exit. Damn it. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's a stair? Ah, this is where we cross that. Okay, I understand. Oh, there we go. Damn. Glad this is not a water level. For now. I want to recreate the focus, I think. That's a nice setup. Just waiting to be exploded. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a pretty cool sprite for the auto map. Was it a 3D model? Not really sure. This level is actually pretty big. Well, they say I found secrets, I'm just not really sure. I stumbled on them by accident or something? What is that? That is a secret. Okay. I do like that they try to kind of mimic the focus level in the original Doom with the these sectors going up and down. It's pretty cool. Nice throwback. What keys do we have? None, I think. Oop. Airlock. Ooh. Okay. Zero G. I think there's a little secret here. Oh, that's a new weapon, grenade launcher, okay. Super grenade launcher. Well, I can definitely have fun with this. Oh, I forgot this is the place where the barrels are. Definitely triggered something here. There's something coming. Oh. Yeah, not from where I expected. Shit. No. You can actually control the recoil a little bit by dragging your mouse down. Pretty cool. Hazard suit. Well, let's jump in. No. Health generator. Oh, that's interesting. Shit. As long as the screen stays red, I'm doing fine, I think. Damn it. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff to explore here. Where do I even see my keys? Sticky bomb and ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cryogenic acid. Always like that type. Disintegrate them. There we go. Oh, I never knew you could actually... That's pretty awesome. Oh, they're marquees. Top right, okay. There is a serious lack of proper ammo for the type of encounters. Holy shit, this level is still big. How many enemies actually? Is there a kill count? No? I don't trust this. Long hallway. Well, that actually went pretty good. Better than expected, to be honest. What is that? Railgun. Ooh, now I do like railguns. But for this to work, I probably need to turn on my crosshair. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, this will take care of it. That was, I didn't expect those type of enemies. Here we go. Now we can use the railgun properly. Actually, there's still a lot more to explore here. Oh shit. Why don't they this is actually a good use of the BFG shot. Let's see, they have BFGs? You for real? Okay, that is pretty cool though. Like, I do like the concept of lower tier enemies, like, I mean, easy to kill, having access to powerful weapons. It makes like a very good challenge, while still, you know, making them easy to put down. I think it's a nice, like, a nice encounter. Very low on ammo. Fuel. Do we get a flamethrower? Ooh. A lot of lag here. Is this like acid? Oh shit. Okay, the flashlight is lagging like hell. Seems to be like, I see like some kind of switch here, no? Weird. Ah shit, there goes my rocket. I didn't see that coming. Where do we go? Fuck, man. This movement is too fast, to be honest. Oh, that is too slow. I'm not really sure what the purpose here is. Did I miss something? Wait a minute. I think I did. There's something at the very bottom over there. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's up there. Now look at that flashlight. How do I get up there? Or do we need to come in from the other side, maybe? No idea. Oh, I got 7 grenades. And maybe... Oh. Oh wait, this is a level higher. No time to waste. Damn it. Okay. Holy shit. I think I just almost got him though. Got him. Took me a shitload of ammo, but you know, at least it won't bother me again. Just calmly explore this area. Fuck. Alright. Have fun, man. You would have been a great help with the cyber demon. But you know, this is fine as well. The bots do such a great job. Alright, one more try. I'll just collect the things. So, oh, we didn't. There's still something going on with that cyber demon. Very strange. I feel like there is like a platform I need to go on. How can we access that? Oh. There goes my shot. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe. You have to go on the platform from that side. I still haven't found a yellow key. Oh, we did explore most of it, I think. Oh wait, we did not. There's a whole new world waiting. Alright, here we go. Still with me? Let's see what lies. Is he still following now? There is a red door. Okay, that's good. It's still a huge part of the map we haven't seen yet. Well, you gotta love the airlock. I mean, the barrel's explosions. Really feel really powerful. Rebreather, you gotta be kidding me. Oh shit. That's not good. Why not add 3 of them? Oh, there's a whole new world. Or what the hell is this? Is this like a flooded city? Fuck. No, we don't want to deal with that. I think we're gonna have to. And this is all the way up. Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought it was like a mindfuck or something, I don't know. Sure, more stairs. Oh, let's save here. Okay. Oh, these are... How are they firing missiles? Doesn't make any sense. With what I have to face them. See if I can actually avoid it. Probably a bad time to save. To look at my health, but I'm gonna take my chances. What does the sign say actually? Read. Son of a bitch! I can't even read it. What did I just activate? Oh wait, this bridge. Apparently. Fuck. I'm not gonna shoot them. Don't have enough ammo for that. Yeah, ammo balance could have been a little better here. It's pretty ammo's too scarce throughout this whole mod so far. Of course not. Oh god, I want to deal with this. No, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. Maybe I can cause a little bit of infighting. Yeah. Okay, let's quick save. I don't give a shit. Let's see what do I have in my arsenal? It's pathetic. Sticky bombs. Well, that's that. Look at the health that they still got going on. Well, oh my god, sure, why the hell not? Throw in. No, my god, dude. This is insane. You got these rail spiders, I think. Oh, homing missiles. Well, I can throw axes. They have way too much health. Way too much. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that today. We'll continue next time. And I'll probably be returning on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm gonna continue a little bit of work on my Game Boy game as well, because I'm still working on the demo. And I kind of want to get that out next. But you know, we'll see. I definitely want to check out the new. There's a new version of was it Call of the Void? Like the Quake 2 mod that kind of mixes elements from Quake 1 as well. Is it Call of the Void? Which looks pretty awesome. So you might want to check that out as well. Because I'm running extremely behind on mods to check out. So, but we'll see. That's something for next time. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great evening, and well, I'll see you soon. Take care.